What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another adventure. Oh. It's a baby deer. That's something you don't see every day doing this. That means it's going to be a good video. So anyway, welcome back to another adventure. Before I get into where I am, I need you to reach your finger down and hit that subscribe button for me. I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I need your help to get me the rest of the way. I am doing like a promotional deal type thing where once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to go do an overnight challenge at one of my previous locations. But that is up to you. I need you to go out there, I need you to go back and watch all my videos and leave a comment on which one you want to see me do an overnight at. I might do it alone, I might do it with a friend, I might do it with Junior, I don't know yet. But that's what I'm going to do. That being said, it's time to get this adventure going. So, tonight, I am in the woods. I am at a location where nasty tragedy happened probably about 80, 70, between 70 and 80 years ago. It was like in the 30s or 40s that it happened. Behind me, that's a driveway that leads back to where a house used to stand. It was an old farmhouse. It had a family living there, husband, wife, 3 kids, 2 sons and a daughter. I'm not sure what their names were. What happened was the father was a farmer. He was out in the fields all day doing his field work. He came home for dinner that night, walked in the house, couldn't find nobody. Couldn't find his wife, couldn't find the kids, no sign of nobody. So he got a hold of the authorities. They came up, they searched the house, couldn't find them. They searched the property and they found them. They found them right over here. I'll get to that in a little bit. But after their investigation, they found out that the husband is the one that took their lives and put them over there. The house was completely demolished, buried, bulldozed. There's no sign of the house back there at all. So what we're going to do is I'm going to fire up my Spirit Talker. We're going to walk down the driveway, go see where the house once stood, and see if we can get any answers on the Spirit Talker. Then we're going to come back up. I'm going to tell you more of the story about why he did what he did, how he did it, and everything. And I'm going to show you where they were found. So, get your snacks together, get comfy, and sit back and enjoy this adventure that you're coming with me on. That leads back to where the house once stood. Now, like I said, the house is no longer here, so and somewhere down along the edge here.
He died.
He died? Who died? Somewhere down along the edge here, I was told that there's still a piece of farming equipment left.
We're lost here.
We're lost here. Sorry, it's blurry. Who's lost here? If you guys see or hear anything, as always, leave a comment. Let me know. Now, from what I heard, people go camping up here and they see stuff. They see what they call, or what they say are people walking around. Like, they see apparitions. They hear screaming and crying. I guess it's not a very pleasant camping experience up here. Spirit Talker seems to have went quiet. They also say that they feel like they get, the people that come up here feel like they're being watched.
His voice.
His voice. Looks like somebody was up here driving. So this opening is where the house once stood. Somebody drove up here. What is that? I don't know if I can see it on the camera.
2 men here.
Right there. Something's hanging in the tree. What 2 men are here? But from what I was shown on maps and stuff, this is where the house stood. I want to go see what that is. And I see people camp up here. What the hell is that? Got a trail.
Sit and talk.
Sit and talk? I don't want to sit. Okay. It's a American tag. Okay, it's a plane.
My name is Edward.
Hello, Edward. My name is Rich. But yeah, this is where the house stood. It's still here from what I understand. Underground. So, remnants of the past are still here. I would love to come up with my metal detector.
I don't want to scare you.
Well, then don't scare me. I'm okay with that. I do feel like I'm being watched.
She will touch you.
Well, I hope she does touch me. I want proof of this. I want proof that there's someone here. Well, let's go back down. Like I said, somebody told me somewhere along the edge here there's still a piece of farming equipment from back then. But you're not going to see it because it's too thick. Anyway, on my way back up here, the Spirit Talker told me to call out, so I did. And then it said husband. And husband is the person who committed this crime. And like I said, their bodies were put over here. Let's go show you. You probably hear the frogs, so you know it's some kind of water. This is where they were found. People that come here claim they hear the water splashing, but for the few minutes that I've been, for the little while that I've been here, I can tell you right now that I feel like it's just frogs jumping into water. I mean, it could be something paranormal, but I'm hearing a lot of frogs over there jumping in.
My remains.
What about your remains? I know they were found.
Phenomena.
Oh, my top light's ready to die. That's unfortunate. I charged everything up except for that light. Okay, so we'll face down.
He screams.
Who screams? I want to hear him scream.
Charles.
Charles screams? Don't matter how much I do this, when I get direct answers to my questions, that kind of freaks me out still. Why does Charles scream? I'm I'm hoping to see somebody like crossing that driveway. Yeah, see, I just heard a splash of water, and I'm just gonna assume it's frogs.
Battle.
So, what happened here? I told you I would tell you the story, so here it goes. The way it started out was the farmer woke up, the family had breakfast together, the kids were going to go to school, the wife had a day planned of doing housework, cleaning, cooking, stuff that women did back then. And the husband was gonna go to work for the day, plow his fields, and get ready for the harvest or planting season or whatever it was at that time. And one by one, he would take them down into the basement because he said he wanted to talk to them privately.
Correct.
Correct. That means I'm telling it the right way. He took them down there one by one, and basically using his hands and rope took their lives. I don't want to fully say
People.
how, because YouTube has rules about stuff like that, so you can use your imagination on how you would do that with your hands and rope. Then he left them in the basement. He left them in the basement for the day, finished his breakfast, and went off to work for the day. When he came home, he put them in his, it was like a...
Who are you?
I'm rich. It was like one of those horse-drawn buggy things that they used back then for doing farm work. I can't think of the name right now. I should know this. But he put them all in there, brought them down the driveway, and I guess you could say tried to dispose of them in the water, hoping that they would sink to the bottom. But they didn't. And went back home. And basically that's where it all started, with getting hold of the authorities and saying that they were missing. When the authorities got out here, back then it was like a sheriff, but he called in some of the deputies. And
I'm with family.
You're with family? That's good to know. Hopefully the good part of your family. But the sheriff called in some deputies, and they had the whole place surrounded, searched everywhere. And when they got up here, something took them to the water. I think it was the sound of the frogs. So they went up that little hill here and found them all floating face down. It took quite a while for him to admit to what he did. But that's pretty much any criminal that does shit like that because they don't want to go to jail, they don't want to get caught. They want to try to put the blame on someone else. But anyway, this is where it all took place. That wasn't a frog, that sounded like a rock. I don't know if you heard that. It sounded like somebody was walking back there. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you the reason why he said he did it. He only married his wife because they were dating, and
We fight the darkness.
he ended up getting her pregnant. And back then it was like the thing that if you get your girlfriend pregnant, now you got to marry her. So he had no choice but to marry her, and they ended up having 2 more kids. Thought I saw something moving up
He
there.
killed us.
Yeah, he did kill you. Do you know why he killed you? Because I'm telling why right now. He had no choice but to marry her. And they ended up having 2 more kids. And he blamed them for basically ruining his life. He wanted he wanted to live his life the way he wanted to. He didn't want to be tied down as a father and a husband anymore. So, and back then divorce was pretty much frowned upon. So he figured he would make them disappear. I just heard that noise again. There's something back there. I mean,
I can't protect you.
I can protect myself. I'm good. Thanks anyway, though. If you're not happy with your life the way it is, because of kids and a wife, deal with it.
I will appear.
Go ahead. Please do. I want to see you appear. What the shit? The frogs are splashing in the water, but there's something solid back there hitting something. Is that you making all that noise? Are you appearing like you said you would? Do you guys hear?
He pushed.
He pushed. I just saw something. Right there. I just saw something between those two trees. Damn bugs. Right where that light's shining, I saw something moving. It looked like a person. I hope it wasn't human. Hate to say it, but if you guys see blinking lights in the background, those are just fireflies. They're all over the place. Let's walk the road a little. Let's go this way.
Tear.
Tear. Yeah, I don't want to walk the road. Since I saw that person or shadow or whatever, got a real uneasy feeling.
We're here.
So am I. Oh, shit. Ugh. Wearing the wrong shoes for this stuff. I guess back then, this water was a lot deeper than what it is now. Which is why he was hoping they would have sunk to the bottom.
Dog.
Dog? Did he do it to the dog too? 'Cause that's just messed up.
Now.
I thought it said no. It said now.
lived right there.
I lived right there as I was just facing down the driveway. Say what you want about the Spirit Talker. This thing is friggin' accurate a lot of times. People tell me that it's fake, it doesn't work, it just throws out random responses. Well, the random responses that it throws out just happen to line up with stuff that happened. So, you tell me, is it accurate or no? What do you think about the Spirit Talker? Does it work? I feel like it does. Somebody walking up the road. No, there's nobody walking up the road. Could have sworn I just saw somebody walking up the road.
Charlotte.
Is Charlotte the wife's name? Oh. My big top light just died. That's not good.
Believe us.
Okay, so I came here, told you the story, what happened, got some answers from the Spirit Talker. I am now sitting
Over here.
Over where? I can't see nothing. I got no lights. The only light I have is the light that you're seeing on my face right now, and it's not that bright. So all my lights just died. My big top light died, my side light died,
Am I really dead?
and my flashlight died. So all I have is the light on top of the camera. Shut this off. And my camera's about to die. So I really failed at keeping my shit charged. So if you made it this far into the video, that means you made it to the end. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you that watch my videos and show support. But I am going to get out of here because it's getting dark out. It's almost 9:30 at night. No, actually, yeah. It's after 9:30 at night. I've been out here about an hour, and I can no longer see much of anything, and I don't like that. If something's going to come at me, I want to see it coming, and not when it's that close to me. So, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you've seen anything, let me know. Watch my videos, leave a comment of where you want me doing overnight, and I will make it happen when I hit 1,000 subscribers. There's noises all around me because I can't see nothing. That's usually how it goes. But anyway, hit all the buttons, and I will see you guys in my next adventure.